After a turbulent week in U.S.-Ukraine relations, the two countries are meeting to move forward with peace negotiations to end the three-year conflict. Max, what developments have we seen come out of these negotiations thus far?
Well, the talks that took place in Saudi Arabia between the United States and Ukraine look like they were productive, especially for Ukraine, and looked like they have stabilized U.S.-Ukraine relations. There was an announcement that Ukraine said that it was on board with a temporary ceasefire, and that the U.S. would agree to continue to allow deliveries of weapons that had been frozen, and would continue to start sharing intelligence again. And there was also a recognition by the Ukrainians that security guarantees from the U.S. may not be forthcoming. They sort of dropped that as a precondition for agreeing to a ceasefire.
How has Ukraine's negotiating power changed since the Trump and Zelensky Oval Office meeting?
I think it has changed quite significantly. I mean, I think what it has meant is that the Ukrainians have recognized that the U.S. could take quite punitive actions towards Ukraine and would be willing to do that. And as such, that has meant that Ukraine, I think, is willing to sort of, in some ways, bend the knee to the Trump administration to agree to what they're proposing and to go into these talks and to agree to a potential ceasefire, whether or not there are security guarantees. And I think they're largely doing that because they want aid to continue to flow.